Hi, my name is Will Lau, and I am a Kaplan Real Estate instructor for the Kaplan Real Estate Education. And have you thought about doing a career change or switching into real estate? Today, I'm going to be talking about 5 things that you should consider before transitioning and switching careers. The first thing that you need to consider when switching into real estate is, what is your why, or what's your reason? Because if it's not big enough, if it's just for lavish vacations, nice material things, and other things like that, it won't be able to drive you and push you past your discomforts or past your comfort zones, because it takes about 102 no's before you get one yes and one transaction. Do you have a big enough why? Second tip for you to consider, are you financially prepared? When I got into real estate full time, it took me 9 months to get my first paycheck. 9 months! And it might be similar to you. You might be able to get it faster. But a good rule of thumb is that you should have at least saved up 6 months of living expenses. So if you need to rest upon it, you need to draw from that during your time, it might be faster. It might be faster for you to be able to get your first paycheck or be able to get sustainable paychecks from there. But this is a business. This is a long-term relationship business, and it might not be as quick like that. So, or you might need to pick up some side gigs, but those side gigs should not weigh you down from your endeavor to make real estate full-time or a full-time career for you. Tip number 3, are you prepared to serve when other people are resting? Normally, everyone's resting around the same time, on the weekends, after work, holidays, vacation hours, different things like that. As small business owners, you gotta determine when those days are. And oftentimes in the beginning, you don't have as many of those. You don't have the luxury to give yourself as many holidays because you're not making any income. So the time to serve is usually when other people are resting, after work hours or during the weekend. And so you're gonna have to adjust your schedules with your friends, your family, even for yourself on days when people aren't asking you to work or when things are slower. Oftentimes, middle of the week or some time that you're able to set for sure for yourself to be able to rest, recover, and be able to work strong. But most of the times, you're serving when other people are resting. Are you prepared? Tip number 4, don't mistake busyness for productivity. And what I mean by that is that you need to be efficient with your time. You need to be doing real estate related activities or having real estate related conversations. In the beginning, I was taking people out to lunch, all these events, lavish activities, not bringing up real estate because I would hope that they would remember me when they had a real estate need or friends or families to recommend and refer. But oftentimes, since I didn't bring it up proactively or I didn't make the point to bring it up, they forgot. They didn't think about me and they used somebody else. They used a family member or used somebody else that they knew of. And so you can't mistake your busyness in doing these networking opportunities as means of production or efficiency. It has to be real estate related. It has to be real estate conversations. It's almost like a no-brainer, but it wasn't a no-brainer for me. Tip number 5, you've got to be social. I know you already have a group of people who know you, like you, and trust you, but they might not have real estate needs right now. Even their friends, families, or coworkers that they know of might not. And so you need to expand that group. One challenge I had, and I'll have for you, is can you talk to 100 people in one day? I was able to do it in 4 hours. I recommend having a bottle of water, coconut water, to be able to refuel, or just even having cough drops so that you'll be able to endure during that whole process. But I had a property I was trying to showcase, talking to people. I pushed people to the open house and was able to get real estate activities from that. So you got to be social. You got to be outside your shell. If you're not quote unquote naturally extroverted, then you got to work on that and remember the why or the reason why you're doing real estate, and that will help push you through to be social. And those are my tips on things that you should consider before switching careers. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions, and feel free to share this with your friends and colleagues.